Somebody was talking about the purple walls button. They were talking about the purple walls yesterday. Oh yeah. Hmm. Pickle, 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 pickle from Algeria. How you doing, pickle? Y'all, y'all have a lot of pickles in Algeria? Doing great. Not really. Maybe cucumbers. What do you have a lot of in Algeria? What do you guys have a lot of? Mm-hmm, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Good morning, Bama. Hey, Bama, welcome back, bro. How you doing, Bama? Pickle says we got a lot of tomatoes. Like every store has tomatoes. Um, it's 1 a.m. here. Yeah, that's in Algeria, Bama. Pickle is in Algeria. Bama is in the Philippines, and he's also like USA. Um, Tomatoes, yeah. What I was gonna say is over here in the Philippines, man, it's like that too. It's like everybody's selling the same stuff. Go to one store, they have the same fruits and vegetables. The next one, same for at the market when they're all beside each other. It's like nothing's like different. Hey, what's up, Emma? I'm about to sneeze, guys. About to sneeze. Excuse me. Um, hey, Emma. Welcome. Emma's over in USA. So we've got two people in Philippines, one person in Algeria, and one person in USA, and some more people popping in. Good morning, bro. Greetings coming from Caloocan, North Metro Manila. All right, bro. How you doing? Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, I know it's 1 a.m. in Nigeria. In USA, it's not that bad, I guess. Let's see, it's like where Emma's at. Yeah, it's not too late. Emma, you had dinner yet? What's your dinner plan? Let's see. You piano stoner. I am fine. I'll, you piano stoner. That's a wild name. Okay. Really? You haven't ate dinner? It's 8 o'clock? Wow. Uh, get you something to eat, girl. Let's see. Daos for Dos. I'm half Bali, Indonesia, and something about the Palestine. I'm not into the political stuff. I try to stay out of all that kind of stuff. The political things. Mm-hmm. But welcome from Indonesia there, Daos. I'm Filipino with an English surname. You piano stoner. I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that's unique. Unique. Stoner is your last name? We call it last name. I think they call it surname here, I guess. Hey, wake up. Wake up. It's time to do stuff. You went to bed early last night.
Oh, we did.
Yes, we did.
It was
1 o'clock. That's early. We usually go to bed at 2 or 3. And I think we were, well, okay, 1 o'clock. We'll stay at 1. Maybe it was 1. Anyway, yeah, his sister just sold her project horse. Someone was asking me yesterday about how to train a wild horse. I'm like, I don't know. Pickle says, fun fact, snails can sleep for 3 years. That's basically me on a Monday morning. You're not a snail, young lady. Okay, do some fun facts. Anybody else got some fun facts? Fun facts. Water, if you drink too much of it, can kill you. Let's see. Upiano Stoner says, do you speak Filipino, Tagalog? I am a Rorar? What is that? Wore? Wore?
somewhere around Visaya.
She just said it's Visaya. But no, I don't speak too much Tagalog. I speak some, but not much, not a lot. I didn't even plan on coming to the Philippines. It was an impulsive thing that happened, and I just wind up staying. Ware Samar Visaya. It's time. The heat is coming up, so I'm going to turn this air conditioner up some. Oh man. Alcohol? Alcohol for dinner? Come on, man. Don't want to get too crazy on that stuff. When I was about 20 years old, I was getting crazy on it, and I had to stop. I had to cut it out. So, because it will take over your life. It will take over your life. It will take control of you, and to be happy, you'll have to drink alcohol and all that kind of stuff. So, don't let it take control of you. Okay. So, yeah, don't do that. Hey. As I do some nicotine. Pickle says, I've heard that an ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. My old teacher told me. Well, they do have some pretty big eyes. Maybe. That's interesting. No, for your question, you said, what can you drink too much of and kill you? No, I was saying that water, if you drink too much water, it could take your life. It's like, I was just saying like a fact, fun fact, but that's not really fun. But yeah, that can too as well. Yep. I hope you eat something healthy for dinner though. And the reason I'm saying that is not just for you, but also for the babies, you and the babies. I hope y'all, get enough supplementation, vitamins, stuff like that. Matter of fact, I bought some vitamins here and I need to take them. I keep forgetting about them. Does anybody watch live selling? I'm just gonna I'm gonna put that in the poll. Just wondering if anybody watches that. It's my girlfriend started doing yesterday. You know what? I don't want to. I want to get rid of that. Okay. So how can I get rid of that? Never mind. Okay, there it goes. I'm playing Minecraft. I just realized I've had no dinner. Well, it's a little bit late now since it's like 1 in the morning. Might as well get some sleep, man. Jesus King is playing Minecraft. How many people have played Minecraft? I have never played Minecraft. I don't even know what it is, except a video game. What do they do in Minecraft? I don't even know. I don't know what these kids are doing nowadays. Don't blame me though. Is that the thing that's sort of like Roblox? Maybe. I have seen Roblox. If played. But I think that's what Ritzy does, now that I think about it, on his channel. I think it's Minecraft, yeah. If played, okay. Celebrate good time. Jordan did, and he played COD and Fortnite. Call of Duty. Okay, yeah, I've seen the Call of Duty. I think I've seen Fortnite. Bonjour, what's up, Joel? Or Joel? Where are you from? My guess, France, but I don't know. There's other places that speak French. Let's see. I'm not leaving Spain. Niagara. I'm not leaving Spain. You must have found you a lady, Phil. You must have found you some women in Spain. How's it? What's up over in Spain, bro? How's it going over there? Joel says, I'd still come to the Philippines myself. But anyway, Joel says, I am Beligige. Never heard of it. What the heck is Beligige? Anybody heard of that? Anybody know where Beligige is? I don't know. It reminds me of Belgium, but I don't know. Maybe it's in France. I am Beligige, or maybe that's the type of people. I have no clue, bro. Nice dog, though. Belgium. Oh, okay. You're from Belgium. So maybe that's the people from Belgium. The way you pronounce the XD. What is XD too? I don't know that either. Oh my gosh. I'm so old. I guess. I don't know. It's French for Belgium. Oh, okay. French for Belgium. I got you. Pickle. He knows the stuff, man. He's from Algeria. He knows about the French and the Belgium, and he knows some French. I don't know how much French he knows, but let's see. From Kenya, Africa. What's up, President? From Kenya, Africa. Let's see. Phil says, I met some weirdo named Mike Hawk. And Mike Hawk is the one that wants you, is the reason you're staying in Spain. It's because of the weirdo named Mike Hawk. And when you say Mike Hawk, I think I know what you're trying to do. Mike Hawk. XD means laughing, basically. Oh, okay. Let's see the way you pronounce it. Laughing, basically. Hello, USA from Joel. I don't know, how long have y'all spent on lives? Because I've never really, now that I think about it, I used to use an app, and I did live for a couple months, and I've did it for 4 months here, so about 6 months total for me. Maybe 9 months now I think about it. I've probably been on live for 9 months, but as far as watching lives, not as much. Not as much. I've watched some, but not as much. Let's see. Pickle says, Pickle, I'm in the Philippines, by the way, Joel, but I am an American and been here for 2 years. Pickle says, I know how to speak Arab, French, and English. We got a trilingual up in the house. How do you learn your languages so good? Because I've been trying to learn Spanish for 25 years. Of course, I don't have a lot of time to learn, it's the problem, but anyway, give us a tip on learning languages. Man, she's just making some coffee. That stuff smells delicious. In school, okay. Dude, I've taken like 3 Spanish classes. I'm still trying to learn Spanish. We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Favorite band, favorite music band, or one of your favorite music bands. Let's put it that way. Just one of them. For me, one of my favorite music bands is Poison. Yeah, Poison. It's an 80s rock, hard rock band. Good morning, Sir Mikipino Vlogs. Hey Joy, Sabino, nice to meet you. And thank you for coming to my live. Tamara, thank you for coming back. Pickle, did he apologize yet? Did I laugh out loud? Did I apologize? Apologize about what? Bama in the Philippines, you too. You too, okay. He didn't, LOL. So I'm supposed to apologize about something? Let's see, what am I supposed to apologize about? Let me try to figure it out. It's hard to apologize if you don't know you made a mistake. So let me see, apparently they think I made some kind of mistake. About the pronunciation, maybe? I'm sorry, I pronounced it wrong. I know, no. And Tamara, aren't you an American, Tamara? Tamara Fletcher? Or are you talking about something else? I don't know what y'all are talking about. Willie. Oh, we gotta go now. Yeah. About the facts from yesterday. The facts from yesterday. Dude, those were not facts. It has to do with strawberries and bananas. Ring a bell. Okay, I'm gonna look that up right now, Tamar. Tamar, where did you say you were from? I thought you were from USA, right? Okay, where's my laptop? Okay, we're gonna find out the truth about the freaking banana. You said it was I forgot what you said now. Banana was a seed or something like that. You said fruit? Yeah, well, this person told me that banana is not a fruit, it's something else. Search it up. What was it, Pickle? I'll search it up right now. Bananas are berries and strawberries are not. Okay. There's probably something that they created, some website they created that's going to say, yeah, it's true. Anyway, we'll look it up. Can you look that up? My Wi-Fi is taking forever on this. Are bananas berries? Are bananas berries? Is a banana a berry?
Oh,
Just look it up. Let's see. Tomorrow, always thinking we are conspiring. Who is we? Um, what does it say?
said in botanical perspective, yes, but still fruit.
Hold on, let me read it. Okay. According to Live Science, bananas are berries and strawberries are not. That's according to the website livescience.com. And according to HelloFresh, they're both. They're a berry and a fruit. Which is also really the same on the other site because if you read on, it says it's still a fruit.
Berries are fruit, still the same, it's fruit.
Okay, so banana's a berry and a fruit. Um, and if you remember, actually, if you remember correctly, I never said it wasn't. I said I will have to check on that. So I never called it a lie. Then people started lying, and then I started thinking, okay, this is getting too out of hand. Okay. Yes, sir. Oh, louder, please. Hee hee. What am I hearing? Oh, I'm right. According to Live Science, you're right. But once again, I never said you were wrong, actually. I said it's something that I will have to look up. So, blah, 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 blah. Go back to the recording, you'll see that. I never said you were wrong. It's something that I would have to look up. And as a matter of fact, when I first read it, I was like, okay, could be. And then people did start lying. And then I said, okay, well, I need to start checking out everything. I might have said it was hard to believe, but I never said you were wrong. I never called you a liar or anything like that. Let's see. We always got to question stuff, no matter what. What am I hearing? Oh, I'm right. Let's see what you said. He was king it up. King it up. Also, I said that dolphins give each other names and didn't behave. Believe me, give each other's names. I don't even remember you saying that dolphins give each other names. No, I won't be checking that. No. As far as, we're going to say you're right as far as this whole strawberry thing and, dolphin thing. I never, you're getting way out of hand by calling me saying that I said you were lying on that. I never said that. So that's a bunch of baloney. That dolphins give each other's names. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she said, how do you know? Did you talk to dolphins? Anybody can create a website and create whatever they want. So maybe you were looking at a website that was full of crap. And I'm not saying you were, and I'm not saying it's not true. But you like bologna? I like bologna too. Fried bologna. I love fried bologna, as a matter of fact. Somebody is getting tired of what you're saying, apparently. Let's see, this conversation. Yeah, I know it's gotten out of hand. I mean, I'm always so freaking open minded to people, but then they want to push it farther than they need to. I'm in the Philippines. Jovan, what's up? How you doing in the Philippines? And I said we shall see tomorrow. So yeah, as far as yeah, I was going to look it up. Why would I even think about looking it up? Why? Because hey, I don't know everything in the world. Just like y'all don't know everything in the world. Okay. Emma, please don't do that. I'm gonna have to stop that moderating. Okay. I said get timed out for some reason. Let's see. Pickle, yeah. Somebody in here got upset. Let's see. No, you're still here, Pickle. So, yeah, Tamara said you're still here. And I try to limit the moderation. I try to let people talk and everything, but sometimes people get upset. And when it gets to the point where you're upset, just talk to me. Tell me what you think or whatever. You're still here, Pickle. Yeah. Anyway, um, I need coffee, especially right now. Yeah, I know Emma is trying to protect me because she's a nice person. But at the same time, I try to believe in freedom of speech. Like those people that did what they did to Charlie, they didn't believe in freedom of speech, right? And then the people that got fired for talking junk about that, they lost their job. And and the people that took their jobs away didn't believe in freedom of speech. So I think basically what we got going on here is people trying to take away freedom of speech. But at the same time, even more important than freedom of speech is being respectful. Let's see. Hello, L. It's very cold in here in Baguio. Oh, Joven, I love Baguio, man. I wish I was there. I wish I could change with you. You come here and I go there. Yeah, so you see a left side and a right side fighting each other, and they're both are taking away their freedom of speech. It's pretty stupid. That's pretty daggone dumb, if you ask me. Well, there's a time and a place, and it was very controversial. Still is. Um, I don't. I'm not sure if you say time and a place very controversial. You're talking about the whole Kirk thing, or are you talking about something else? Talking about what we're doing, talking about, or whatever. I don't know. I mean, controversial. I don't know. I just don't know what you're talking about exactly. I can guess, but I don't like guessing. Mikey, where's your hat? That's a good call, bro. I should wear my hat. Right here. I'll put it on. Let's see. Um, Somebody says Pickle has no respect. Uh, that's not coming from me. Somebody did say that, though. Let's see. Hey, Joven, I'm in Novad, Ithaca. Always says LOL. Yeah, the Kirk. Controversial. Yeah, it's definitely controversial. People are going crazy over that kind of mess. Yes, I like laughing. That's good. What's wrong with that? I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, I try not to get into a lot of political crap because because we can't control it. That's the problem, you know. We can't control all that political crap. So, I mean, respect each other, respect each other's beliefs. You know, those people that hate one side should respect that side. And the other ones that hate that one side should respect that. They should just respect each other. They shouldn't be fighting and all this kind of crap. I think it comes from somewhere above, way above and beyond normal people as far as what's happening in the world today. Um, Yay, the hat is back. Exactly. You know, yesterday I was talking to some friends in here. You know, wasn't when y'all were here at the time, but we got some really, really, really deep conversations yesterday. And we didn't, even though we're very similar in thought, we didn't totally agree on everything. And we could have easily gotten into a fight about it. But I said at the end, I'm said it's good that we made this talk and we did not be disrespectful to each other. You know, that we respected each other, that we didn't have to fight about it. I think I have a sick here in Baguio. You think you think you have a sick here? You think you're sick here in Baguio? Oh, because you're cold and everything. I got sick in Manila, man. I've been in Manila twice and got sick over there. Baguio is so many beautiful places. I did a video about Baguio if anybody wants to watch it. But there's so many beautiful places, and I love that place, man. Tamara says that's why I just don't say it's not that I cower down for my belief or opinion. I just know it won't end well. People get crazy. Exactly. Yeah, people get crazy. You know, but a huge thing tomorrow, USA, right? I keep asking this. I think you're USA. But the huge thing is respecting each other. To me, I think that's huge, and I think the generations, my generation, I think there was some disrespect. I think the generation after me was even more disrespectful, and then I think the generation after that is even worse on respect. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. So, and you know, each generation where it gets more and more and more disrespectful has to sort of give a little blame to the generation before them because that's the ones that are raising that generation. So this generation of mine raised a generation that got a little more disrespectful. And that generation did the same with theirs, but it was even worse because there was more disrespect here, and now they're creating more disrespect in that one. Pickle, gonna go get you some sleep. See you next stream, maybe. All right. Have a good night, bro. Take care. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for reminding me about the hat too. I didn't think about it. Tamar is my neighbor in the States, LOL. Oh yeah, Georgia and Alabama. And I'm from North Carolina, so not too far away. Georgia, sweet Georgia. Tamara is a bulldog, a Georgia bulldog. I know, I'm 39, and man, the kids these days can't Smacked him with a belt. What? Yeah, I've been watching these videos from the teachers today, the school kids. I decided to try to figure out the generations that we're creating. And the ones that are in school now are being created by the, that the parents are the millennial. And the millennials generation was, their parents were me, and my generation X. So it's just gotten out of hand. It really has. What? And this is more of a USA thing, not a Philippines thing. Over here in the Philippines, they're a lot more respectful. I'm not going to say it completely though. Don't tell you how to run my house. Bulldogs, yes. Don't tell you how to run your house. Exclamation point too. Don't tell you how to run your house. It's just a sad situation. That's all I got to say. It's pretty sad. Bulldogs, yeah. Man, I don't know what to say about that. Sure, have independence, do what you want to do, but, let's see what everybody said here. My kids are about your age, Tamara. Glad for it too. Tamara says, I wouldn't even let it get to the point to where my kids would even think about giving me back talk. All you give is that look. See, that's old school. That's old school. I'd say going to the golden generation, not the baby boomers or Generation X. Generation X, I can see us being tough. And I know some have been tough, but still there's other factors involved. And I think one big thing is when you have both parents working, because we got to the point where we're like, okay, in order to survive, now mom and dad has to go get a job. And the parents come home and they're by themselves. And then they're around environments that are what do you call it? That are teaching them instead of family. Let's see, Bum is upgrading now. Oh, Burnham is upgrading now. Yeah, Burnham Park. I love that park. Rowan says, good morning, Uncle Mikey. What's up, Rowan? How's it going? I see you in next live. All right, take care, man. Take care, Joven. And, this is getting a lot more political than what I normally get. But I tend to think a lot without all the influence around me, like crazy kind of people around me. I tend to try to have my own thoughts and my own ideas and all that kind of stuff. And still listen to people and think whatever I want to think. Delicious coffee. I love coffee. How's everything going over there in Georgia tomorrow? I gotta clean my bed. All right, take care. Tomorrow, how's everything? Rowan, take care. How's everything going over there in Georgia? Did you know that a lot of public schools here are shutting down? I did not know that, and it doesn't surprise me. There's a stat out there right now that 35% of the teachers are planning on quitting in the next 2 years because of how bad the kids are. People are yanking their kids out of school. Doesn't surprise me a bit. It's unfortunate. What's going on? I think there's a lot bigger picture involved with society in a whole, in the world, that is being played out right now. And it's a lot bigger picture than what people see, can understand. It's a lot bigger than just internal stuff inside of one country. It's a world issue, a big world issue. And I keep my thoughts about it low key because, hey, I'm doing video on a freaking big companies that owns this, right? So am I free to say whatever I want? No. On the news this morning, they said that teachers are giving kids stickers, putting them on their skin during nap time to make them go to sleep. Yeah, I've heard that one before. I've heard that one like uh, about 2 years ago. I heard that. That doesn't surprise me if they're still up to that trick. They're going back to it again. But I didn't know a lot of public schools are shutting down. I didn't know that. Love your channel. Thank you, Wings of Redemption. I appreciate your support. Sorry, I'm still waking up. Anyway, I think the puppeteer that is controlling things, and I'm not saying one person, it's something big. I think that puppeteer is creating people to hate each other. They are trying to eliminate the freedom to talk, try to eliminate a lot of freedoms. Hi, this is Mafioso Gaming. What's up, Mafioso Gaming? Good to see you. How you doing? And how you doing, Wings of Redemption? I'm always looking forward to your lives. I listen to you while I work. Really? I appreciate that, man. I mean, I don't feel like I should be given that much credit, but I appreciate it anyway. Tamara says, yes, the controversy over teaching kids about being gay, transgender in elementary is not okay. Parents don't like it. Yeah, I mean, I could see a big split on that. I mean, I could see there being problems like that. Not saying there's anything wrong with it. That's coming from Tamara. And Flames 12 says, a bunch of nasty stuff. I will take care of you, brother. There you go. And that is what you call spamming. I'm okay with like free talk, you know, as long as it doesn't like make other people upset. You know, respect. I don't care. You disrespect me. It's different than disrespecting other people. But when you come in and you're spamming like that, that's a different story. I'm here all the time. You need to start a podcast. Wings of Redemption. I have been thinking about a podcast. I think what I'm going to do is download an app to set it up where other people can come on live with me and talk, that kind of thing. And that will be just a start, you know, a beginning, and see how things evolve from there. Tamara says not at that age. Yeah, I think as far as age factor is important with everything, right? You know, in order to have certain things, there should be some kind of age factor involved. So, yeah. be hidden by. Okay, there we go. So, anyway. So, you've got children tomorrow, and you got children, and are they going to public school or are they homeschool? How are you doing it? I'd be a great candidate for the first one, who rules the world. Aliens, you know. That wouldn't surprise me. What do you think about Charlie? What do I think about Charlie? I've already did a video about this. It's got like 400 views. It's a long video. I mean, I had just woke up here in the Philippines. It was nighttime, daytime over there. But just woke up, checked the news a little bit, and saw that. And so when I saw it, I didn't believe it. And then I had to say, oh man, let me find out if this is true, because maybe it's true, right? Just like the whole strawberry fruit thing. So I'm not always like, say, hey, it's not true. I check into things and see if they're true. I forgot to check into that, but I checked into it when y'all started, right? And so when I checked into it, I found out it was true. And then I made that video, and basically I'm big on the freedom of speech, and I just believe, and this is going back to Two Live Crew. I don't know if anybody understands it, but they were banned in the USA for their speaking, with their raps, that kind of thing. I'm just a believer in the freedom of speaking. And so I don't believe somebody should be hurt in any way because of their thoughts. So that's what I pretty much talk about mostly in the video, basically. And so what's happening now is people are getting fired because of their thoughts. They're losing their jobs because of their thoughts. Like I said, you respect each other, no matter what the person's thoughts or their beliefs are, or what they want to be or whatever, respect them. Doesn't mean you have to agree with them, doesn't mean you have to love them or anything like that. Let's see, nope, homeschooling. Okay, yeah. Someone over here said they're leaving America, they're coming over here and they're putting their kid like in a private school, which I think is pretty cool because it's so cheap, to do that. And number two is they don't have all the craziness over here like they do in the US. Wings is homeschooled, and grew up to be famous. Okay, so Wings is famous. Let's see, Tamara says, working with our government, I really think so. Working with our government, oh, you're talking about the alien thing? Yeah, I mean, when I said it wouldn't surprise me, I really meant that. Wings of Redemption says, I own a double wide trailer and a truck, and I'm also work on YouTube. Oh, okay. Look me up. I'm famous. I'm a 500-pound man. Tamara says, dude, Wing, I saw double wide 2-story trailers the other day. Some of them are amazing. Yeah, they are. They're pretty cool. I've seen triple wides too. Great, Wing. I'll turn that piece of information way back, far back into my headpiece. My trailer is really nice. If you have a place that's going to give you shelter, hey, it's nice. If you have a vehicle that's going to get you to a place, it's nice. If you have a partner that's going to be civil and respectful and loving and caring, it's nice. no matter how any of that stuff looks, you know, no matter how that vehicle looks, no matter how that house looks, no matter how that person looks, it's all nice. You know, I don't like being this kind of person that talks like this, but I guess that's what this is about. You know, I'm supposed to talk. I'd rather just listen, to be honest with you, but that's what I'm supposed to do. I've lived in many trailer in my life. Also lived city homes too. Anyway, a lot of diversity in my life. Also lived in military barracks. Army for 5 years. Everyone is supposed to talk. We are sociable creatures. Yeah. Everybody is supposed to do a lot of things. And talking is one of them, yeah. You got bullied online. Dude, if you're gonna be online, you're gonna get bullied. That's the way it is. I've been bullied online too. I fear for my life every day. I think somebody's playing a game. I think somebody's trying to get us to guess who they are. Bullied online, fear for life every day, famous. Staying in a trailer? Are you talking about CK? I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know. When I was 20 years old, I was famous. Sounds like CK. Had a lot of money. Sounds like CK. So, only a couple people in here, not much going on. I'm gonna take a break, come back later on. You wanna say who you are before I leave? Now I'm 40 and people hate me for what I said 20 years ago. Okay. You want to say your first name? Let's see. Basing. Look here. Listen to Jordan. Now 40 years old. Jordan. Okay, not familiar with Jordan. All right. So, if Emma, hey Emma, I'm also known as Wings of Redemption. Okay, I'll see you later. Mimi. Anyway. USA is definitely awake. Peace out. 5, 4. All right, Mikey, okay. 3, 2, 1. See y'all later.